Can't hear you yet. Was I already on screen? It says we can't hear you yet. Well, I'm here now. So welcome to the Vintage Live sale. And we've got lots of really nice things today. I am bringing some really, really interesting pieces today. I've got a chocolate box. I've got what's called Silent Butlers. Well, before we jump into all of that, how many of you watched the game last night? I was over at Barb's, and we watched a little bit. I really didn't even know who was playing, but we watched. No, you didn't. Yeah, well, I was at Barb's, and we were watching. We were mostly watching the vintage for what's it called, four-eyed sale, or I can't remember, but it's on. Yeah, and I saw the halftime show as well. Yeah, but we went over there, so that was interesting. But like Rams fan, well, see, St. Louis used to be the Rams, and then they had left, so it was kind of like a sore subject over here. Mm. So, oh, I forgot to turn my light on. Isn't that beautiful? Fairy lamp. And then let's turn this light on. Ooh, yeah. All right. So I have some really nice things today. I decided to go out of my way to pick some items that were really timely. So we've got, it's Valentine's Day. We've got, is Barb with me? No, Barb's at her house. So we've got I thought, yeah, that's right. I saw Sean. So Sean Belevin. Sean, she'll be doing the stuff. So I'm trying to think. You know what we're gonna do though? Normally I would wait until the end to sell the fairy lamp. We're gonna sell it first, and there's a reason there's a reason for that. But a couple things to mention. So everyone who purchases today will be getting a notepad. So it is a strawberry notepad. I figured they look like hearts. So you'll each get a notepad for your purchase. That'll be free. That'll just be included in your box. So that's the first thing. And then before I get to the fairy lamp, you're putting away Barb is putting away groceries. That's what Barb could not sadly be here with us today because she had to put away groceries. No, Barb never comes Monday. She's always Friday nights though. So, and the other thing is, I was just going to briefly explain how it worked because I often don't do it enough. But I'll hold up an item, I'll start it at a price, and then you in the live chat, which is going on right now, you can type in your offers. And that's about it. The rest of the information is down below, but I do need you to send me your shipping and stuff like that, your shipping information, so that I can find you. Because so far, there's one thing from Friday night sale that they did not message. I'm half tempted to sell it later on in the sale because they didn't send me anything. So I don't know. In fact, you know what I should do? I should just put it up here behind us, and then people that are plopping in here can see that it's here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Let me go find it real quick. Oh yes, here it is. So the person that originally got this has not messaged at all, so we'll put it back here, and I'll probably run it again later on. But for now, we'll just stick it here. So if you missed it this past Friday, we can go for it again. So I'm going to start with this fairy lamp. And I usually wouldn't start with a fairy lamp whenever, because we want a lot of people here for something like that. But oh yes, I don't do just in case. And so the highest offer always will get it, usually, as long as you're in good standing. Do you have to re-register each sale? No, you don't. The only time you need to resend me your information is if you change your YouTube display name. because then I'm like, I know I can't put it together, you know? So if you change your name on YouTube, you gotta let me know so that I can piece that together and find you. So the fairy lamp. We're gonna start this, well, let me explain. It has a chip on it. It has a crack, actually. So this is a great time to buy a fairy lamp if you've always wanted one, but you don't want to spend $100. So we've got, this is Fenton, and it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. It does have a crack on this back side, and I'll show it to you. It's beautiful. Oh, no, here's the crack. Well, some of this is tape. The crack literally is right there, and it travels about there. Kind of, it's following the spiral a little bit. We're going to start this at $10. So that's the one thing. It is signed Fenton on the bottom. So that's the bottom of the fairy lamp. It's in the opalescent, and then the top. And it has that one issue there. I'll try to keep mentioning it just in case people come in here and they're like, oh, a fairy lamp, that's cheap. So it is really beautiful. The thing is, when you're displaying something like this, are you ever going to even notice? No, you're really not. I'll just do a quick spiral around, and it's right here. And there's that's a bit of tape too, right there. They put the price tag over it, so it was taped. It was taped that way. That's how I missed it. But you know, from any sort of a distance, it's really, really hard. And then on the back, you're never gonna see it. So it's a shame that it had to be what it is. So that's the way it is. Oh, it's wonderful. The color is beautiful. So it looks like we're at 25. Remember, it has that crack. I'm just trying to reiterate. I don't want people coming in here randomly not knowing. So, and they're just like, you know what I mean? So, has the crack on it. It's beautiful. Has the all the diamonds. It is a really pretty color. And with the base, oh, you put your candle in there. I think that would be so stunning. Right now we're at 25 for the cracked Fenton. It's beautiful. I know the base really brings it out. And you could put like a light in there. Of course, they're for fairy. You could put a light, you could put a candle, whatever. Yeah, it has the crack. And I'll show that again on the back. Starts up here. And it goes at a slight, it goes about to there. Right there. Yep. I'm going to start counting down on it. All right. Because we're at the price now that I paid for it, so that's okay. and we'll go for it there. I'm going to start counting down from 15. It's cracked and beautiful. Yeah. It's just oh, it's over here, that's why. Right there. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and that is wonderful. So I think that's great. You're going to get a fairy lamp at a really affordable price considering the condition. So where's my notebook? There it is. Cracked and beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so that ended up going to, I believe, Helen Casey for $35. Time to work? No. You're not allowed to work. I'm looking for, oh, there. No, that's not it. Where are you? Ah, it's up there. Okay, so that was 35 for, I lost it already. Helen Casey. Wonderful. Thanks so much. Okay, now, so that was, we got the fairy lamp out of the way. By the way, everybody who purchases is getting a strawberry notepad. It's magnetized too. I didn't say that. Quality stuff here. So next up, why don't we go ahead and do, I've got an Emoji Vase. So this is an emoji, and it has beautiful coloring. This is pottery. It's in this matte. Why don't we start it at $12? Isn't this stunning though? All of this beautiful pottery. It's a nice like bowl, like a rose bowl type vase. Isn't that, everywhere you look, there's a different pattern on it, and that's what's so cool about it. It's just like it's just art. Look at that. You can angle it any which way you like. Very Southwest looking, very terracotta, earthy. I just love it. It's a very natural looking colorway, so it'll fit in. It's almost like a neutral. It has a tinge of kind of this rustic red in it. Look, that looks like a path, doesn't it? It looks like a winding path, like an abstract. That's really nice. And Emoji, it's marked on the bottom. It is, yeah, it's a pottery. It's like, so think of it as just like a clay, like a clay pottery. It has that texture to it. It is bisque, yes. Isn't that so lovely though? Like a trail, yeah. And then that. Oh my gosh. The Grand Canyon. Yeah, for real. It is really quite beautiful. So Namaji is a tourist pottery. It's not actually named after a Native American tribe. Well, that's what they're going for, but but it's not. That's not who did it. It's just a company and that's what they wanted to use for the name. But you can see even their logo. They have a canoe and a guy in there. But it is striking. It really is. This is a really, really pretty piece. And it measures, so it has a good size to it. It's not too big, not too small. It'll really fit in a lot of places. And that's great about it. It's just under 4.5 inches tall. And then the width of it is about 4 inches or so for the Namaji. So right now, looks like we are at, I think 20? Yes. So it looks like we're at about $20 for it, 21 now. I am going to start counting down on the Emoji Vase. Here we go. No chips or cracks. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. I think that's one of my favorite sides. Although I say that, but look on the exact opposite. That's one of my favorite sides. That is great. That is really nice. Yep. All right, so towards the end, what do we got here? Ooh, that was close. Looks like Rita Brower. And you're a new member, it shows too. That's exciting. So that goes to Rita. 23. Those Namaji vases, those are really cool. Oops, I forgot to silence things. Well, I can't, whatever. Because you can collect all different colors on them and make like groupings and all sorts of things. Okay, that was great. So thanks so much, Rita. Let's go ahead and do something very unique. And it's known as a Silent Butler. So we'll start with this one. I actually have two today. And this one is shaped like a flower. And it has mother of pearl on it. This has got to be from about the 50s, based on this coloring and the condition and everything. I mean, it's one of those things where it could be older, much older, but I don't want to, I'm erring on the side of caution. So we've got, isn't that beautiful? So it's a Silent Butler. It has the handle, and then you can hold it like this, and then you can like pivot the hinge. It's a hinged, and then you can put your crumbs in there. So it's like a decorative thing for like trash, basically. At this point, it's in very nice tin with an interesting story and colors on it. We're going to start it at $15. It has all the hand painted flowers on there, and then these bits of the mother of pearl, the abalone shell. And it is a very unique piece. It really is. All hand painted. It's metal. So it's a metal flower shaped, has even like that shape to it. Crumb catcher, Silent Butler. But you can use it for so many things considering it's a tin. And that's nice about it. It's a box. And boxes are so useful. After this one, I will sell the other one because it's very similar, but it's different. It's very similar, but it's different. These are so unique, and they are so hard to come by. They really are. I was trying to search them out online, and I really couldn't find much in the way of it. They don't come up very often. They really don't. Never seen one before. You said, yeah, well, I agree. They are just not that prevalent. And, you know, there's a good amount of, you could find Silent Butlers, some that look more utilitarian looking. This one has more of a playful look to it, for sure. And it is all hand painted. I can show you that. Has a really wonderful red color, metal. You can see all the age, the wear around some of these, the bits here on the bottom. Whoop. Just super cool. You're in live. Yeah, you made it to live, I guess. You did it. So it's a metal crumb catcher, Silent Butler, all hand painted with the mother of pearl. I will start counting down now from 15. There we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was trying to open it with the left hand, but I was having problems. There. 1. Think of all the parties it was at. I know you were a party thingamajigger. You were a party crumb catcher. Oh goodness. All right, so we've got looks like 28 for with Carla Salamoni. Let's find you on this paper here. There it is. All right. So 28 for Carla Salamoni. Thanks so much. I said I was going to do I guess I'll go ahead and do the other one. All right. So the other one. Personally, I like it so much. It is shaped like a book. It is shaped like a freaking book. Don't you love that to pieces? And look at the flowers on it. Very, like, really, yes. And it has the handle. And then you, whoop, like that. This one has a lot more wear on the inside. It probably had a lot more trash in it. So, you know why I like this one so much? You can use it so many places. We're going to start it at $15. But consider that you can put this on a bookshelf. Imagine that, like vertically. You could put stationery inside of it. You could use it for like letters and stuff. Put this like on a desk or a table. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like you could use it for all of those, like, I personally like the idea of the stationery. You could put old cards in there. I'll do close-ups now of the flowers. So it's all hand painted. It's all hand painted flowers. It's metal. A pencil box. Oh yes. It's a book spine. So if you have like a stack of like stacked books, you could put this one sort of on the end, like the end cap of all the books. That would look cool. What's the size? Okay. The size is 9. It's just under 9 by 6. 9 by 6 by 1 1/4. 1 1/4 is the height. So there are other ones out, but they're all different looking. So they've got different colors. They've got different flowers. So there are a few others that you can find online, but they're not like prevalent like we're used to seeing so many things. Has the wear all over. It's beautiful. A Silent Butler crumb catcher, but use it for so many other things. Like I said, the stationery alone would be a brilliant idea for this. Setting it on like a secretary desk or something like that. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to start counting down on the Hinged Silent Butler crumb catcher. Oh, I just noticed this, the little flowers here. Okay, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a beaut. Oh, that is one of my favorite things recently. And I thought it was a great time to sell it because of the color. About the red. For all the keys that you have and you don't know where they belong. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so it looks like anti-sash for $35. That was fun. I think you're gonna love that. I really do. I really do. There it is. I found it. Anti-sash. Thanks so much. Yeah, I know, it's really cool. Yes, and everybody that buys tonight or buys today will be getting a notepad, strawberry notepad, magnetic 50 sheets. Also, shameful plug. I do have my tapes still available on my website, realniftyvintage.com. You can buy them. They're 55 yards. That's a lot of tape. It's a good amount of tape for the price. And I've got four different tapes right now. But those are really fun. So you can get those anytime, but they're on there right now, realniftyvintage.com. All right, the next thing up, what shall we do? Well, why don't we go ahead and do, I have, and it's funny. So I saw Michael, he had these on his sale that were coming up, and I'm like, I've got a pair of those. So I decided to go ahead and sell these today. He did his last night. So look at them. They are the most ornery looking little things I've I actually picked these up on the way to Florida, which seems like forever ago. Anyway, we're going to start these at $18. They are salt and peppers, and they are of the elves hugging a log. And they are in beautiful shape. They really are. The green, they've got little green outfits on. And it's crazy that both he and I found them relatively at the same time, considering it's not something I have ever seen. You know? It is really quite remarkable that we were both able to find them. So I'll do close-ups of the face. Look at that little elf. Look at his little elf self. No chips or cracks. I mean, they are brilliantly pretty. They really are. Oh, they have their corks. They have their corks. They're ready to go. They're corked up and ready to go, like you and me. You know. So there's that. Chasing each other around the tree. I know. I know it. So it looks like we're at 18. Oh, they are a good size. Let me measure. 3.5. 3.5 inches tall. It looks like we're at 22 right now for the pair. I know. They're so adorable. So if you have like mushroom... These are totally like fairy garden approved. So mushrooms, fairy gardens. Ooh, that's actually a cute idea to put these in a fairy garden. And actually what they were saying last night, a great idea with, you know, like little kids books, like the little, what do they call those? Why am I thinking Tootsie, no. Tootsie? You know what I'm thinking about? Those little thick, fat books. You could put like those, or even the little golden books, and use these as whatchamadoodle, book holders, bookends for like a children's room. I mean, you'd scare any children. You'd probably scare them, but I thought those were really clever ideas actually too. So bookends, not just salt and peppers. All right, so I'm going to start counting down because we're currently at 24 with Angela Barker. Okay, here we go. No chips or cracks. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know. They're beautiful. I love the little gold accents on the cuffs too. It's just so pretty. The gold, the green, and this other yellow is kind of like chartreuse or just yellow. It's beautiful though. Okay, so those were nice. We like. And to hold napkins. Ooh, that's a smart idea too. Napkins. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Nancy Kell, you came in just in time for 32. Beautiful. Where is this? See, I went ahead and wrote like all the things down, but then now it's trouble to find them. I was trying to save time. Oh, there they are. It doesn't actually save me time if I can't find them on my list. Oh, Nancy Kell. Okay. Nancy Kell. Thanks so much. Those are really, really fun. Now, I did include some art today. I'm trying to think. By the way, I'm going to resell this today. So the person that got this did not pay for it or email me or anything. So that I sold on Friday night and I haven't heard anything. So we've got this that I'll do a little bit later. Why don't we go ahead and do this little angel right here. So we're going to start this at $12. And it's a little angel heart figurine. She has like a harp with and then there's no chips or cracks. Has the little wings. It's bisque and it's adorable. I'm not sure who made this one specifically because there's just numbers. It is adorable. Isn't it cute? I really wish I would have remembered that I had this ahead of time, like even sooner, because you could actually decorate with it this year. But it's cute. Oh, I forgot. There's little hearts all over the bottom. Susical the musical is here. Has little hearts on the bottom. It is quite cute, though. It really is. Little bisque ceramic figurine. I have the salt lamp plugged in today for a change. I thought it would create a good ambiance. It's always turned off. Angels and carolers. Yes. Love is always in season. There you go. Well, I'm really excited to sell my chocolate box because I keep like wanting to tell you my story, but it's okay. We'll get through this. Then we'll do the chocolate box, I think. I'm going to start counting down on the angel. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is great ambience. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let me find this while you're all settling up over there. There it is. I found it. Okay. Looks like $22 for Catherine Flack. That is wonderful. Catherine Flack. Thanks so much. You have a big salt lamp like that. You bought it at a yard sale for $2. I bought that, like, I don't know, on Amazon or something. And there's no science to it. There's none at all. They're like, oh, you're purifying your air. No, you're not. You're not doing anything unless you're licking it. Okay, so I've got this beautiful box here. And this is known as a chocolate box. And I find that so unique. Don't mind my styrofoam form. It just held it up at a fun angle. So this is a chocolate box. And I think a lot of people wouldn't ever know that because it's cedar lined and there's a mirror on the inside of it. So you think dresser box, don't you? Don't you think that? You would be wrong. I've done a lot of research on these because I find the whole chocolate evolution so exciting. And this was sold with chocolate inside of it. It's a novelty box, so it was obviously to be used after that. But it has the lithograph, the triptych on top of it. It is beautiful. It's carved and it's cedar. We're going to start this at $25. It is stunning, and I'm going to take you around. We're going to look at it together, and it's beautiful. So originally this would have came with a paper label or a foil label right over the side of it. And it would say like the name of the chocolate company, and then it would have like the ingredients and stuff in it. So and they made different versions of this. You would think the cedar would give it a different taste. I found that kind of strange as well, but that's what they went with. I'm assuming that was somehow, I don't know. I don't know. So it has the triptych on top of it. Triptychs, by the way, are 3-paneled pictures. This is a lithograph, kind of in a decoupage style on it, but this is original to the box, obviously. That's just how they made it. So we've got this cottage on it. The chocolate evolution. So yeah, that would be fun. You could write a book about it. Oh, so it has the feet. That's a big thing on these old boxes. Make sure that they have their feet because I have I've been out shopping and inevitably there's something wrong. Either the hinge or the feet are missing. A whole foot could be missing. Here's the hinges. Speaking of hinges, we've got beautiful hinges. The box is wonderful. Here's the bottom. In great shape. This is from about the 40s, by the way. So I wanted to also talk a little bit about chocolate as a commodity or something that people bought. Oh, there's flowers on the inside too. So chocolate up until about the mid to late 1800s, so 1860s, 1870s, it was for drinking. Eventually they made powdered chocolate for baking purposes. But the real idea of turning it into edible chocolates that would be in a box like this, that was much like, that was like 1870s, 1880s, 1890s. So really, relatively not too long ago, was when actual like little chocolates that we eat were created. It's argued who did it first, whether Cadbury or what's that other company? What's that other company? Cadbury and not Hershey. The other one. I don't know, another one. But so in any event, it's beautiful. So it's like a little cedar chest. So right now, oh, I wanted to show you. So we're at 45, but I wanted to show real quick just the how it's all carved. So you've got all these carvings on here. No, not Hershey's, not Mars. Nestle. Yep. Nestle's who I was thinking of. So that's just specifically talking about the formulation of making them into like meltable things in your mouth rather than like drinkable or powdered form versions. So that's what's in relation to that. And then they put them in into boxes. C's chocolate? No. All right, so I'm going to start counting down on this box. It's in really wonderful shape. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I have been recently loving the idea of getting an old box like this, either the wood one or a nice old metal tin, and actually just filling it with chocolate, like going out and buying chocolate. And I have chocolate to be delivered, so I bought myself some, and I'm going to fill one of my things because I've got some at home. I'm going to fill one of them and eat right out of there. try to pace myself. Oh, where am I going with this? Okay, so the thing is, I told myself if that sells for a certain amount, I'm going to sell another one that I have because I had a second one here. And the number that I had was 50, so it hit right there. So I will sell the other one a little bit later. I do have a second one. It's different, but I do. Okay, so that, it's 50. Anti-sash. I find chocolate boxes sort of an interesting topic. I really do. They're really only going to come in a few different versions. You can get them in a metal tin, like a metal tin, like kind of like what we sold earlier. Not that, but you know, metal. Or 40s or 50s. They also had the pressed board, like the chipboard, and then the wood. Those are like the primary ones. Much earlier, like one of the very earliest chocolate boxes that you could get would be like, it would look like a casket. It would have like velvet on the outside of it and have like a little handle on top. Those are very hard to find, and most often they are really worn. But anyway, those are, so I'm on the lookout for one of those. It's like a Victorian style one. Okay, so I've got the purple glass. So how about we go with this heart right here? How did you like your chocolate you bought on your cruise? The chocolate from Roatan. I just finished it recently. It was really, really good. It really was great. Yes, it was. You know, early on, the Mayans were attributed with a lot of chocolate too. So I guess that whole area, it kind of makes sense with the history. And I believe the Mayans were long ago, if my memory is correct. No, I think I don't want to. Let's just move on. It's hard to remember all the the whole Mayan heritage. So this is a ceramic box with hearts on it, and it is beautiful. I just think that's so stunning. This is a hobbyist piece out of the, I would say 70s. It's not signed. I kind of wish it was, but it's not. So it's cool. Listen to Sean. What was this? Did you write down anti-sash? Anti-sash, $50 chocolate box. Yes, I did. Thanks so much. Dark chocolate is one of my favorites. Yes. Especially since I've really gotten into coffee. It's like the bitter thing I like. Okay, we're going to start this one at $15. And it is really, really pretty. So, I mean, you could use it for all sorts of things. It's a heart trinket box. Jewelry, chocolate. Actually, little chocolates would be cute in there. You know, I'm such a silly person. I went on to Amazon trying to find those little cups that you'd put chocolate in, like those little paper, think like a cupcake wrapper, but smaller, you know, and then you put just like one chocolate inside of it. And I was like, oh, well, let me pick some of those up and I'll line one of my boxes with it so that it looks cool. It looks like Matilda. You remember Matilda, the chocolate box in there? But they were like $15 for little wrappers, and you had to buy 1,000 of them. I'm not eating 1,000 chocolates. So anyway, that was a short-lived idea. I figured, well, maybe I could just find them at Walmart or something. But so we're at 19 for this. Isn't it beautiful though? It is really cute. I like the gold. The gold is so shiny, shimmery, splendid. And then the red, so poppy. So good. Michael's and Joann's sell them. Okay. Well, I don't ever go there. But parchment paper? Parchment paper? Oh, you mean like you cut it into like little squares perhaps and like wrap it kind of? Maybe. If I'm that bored, I could do that. I could be like Lucy on the conveyor belt and like twist them on and stuff. Oh no. Okay, so we're at 25 right now. Check out Cake Decorating Store. Oh. So I'm going to start counting down on this. This is a hobbyist piece, like I said. Ceramic. You made it in the 70s? I bet. I bet Helen made one of these. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thing about the Matilda chocolate box is not even a real chocolate box. I was thinking, oh, maybe they used, like, maybe that prop was like an actual vintage thing. I think they made it themselves for the show, which is annoying. Because, you know, you'd like one, but you can't have it. No, you cannot have it. Oh, heart box. There it is. Oh, looks like Catherine Flack. Look at you. $30 for Catherine Flack. Is your name Flack or Flake? I should know these things. Is it Flack or is it Flake? Let me know. Do not delay. Now, what do you want to do? Because I have this poodle. I've got, oops. This thing here is so cool. I think you're going to flip your wig if you see this. I mean, you're going to, let's go right now. Right now. This is something I've been hanging on to for a few years now. It's one of those really unique things, and I'm just like, you know. So, and there's not a lot of stuff about it. Catherine, where's your name at? I wanted to know. I must be saying it right if you're not putting up a fit. So, I'm going with Flack. All right. So we've got this cornucopia cherub blowing. Don't give in. Don't give in. What does that mean? Okay. So we've got this little cherub blowing a horn with 3 of these. Oh, I'm right. Okay. Fantastic. Look at that. So we're going to start this while I talk about it. We're going to start this at $18. This is made, and I think one of the coolest things about it is the tag, which is kind of sad. Look at this. It's a foil sticker. There's a little fairy on it, and it says a Fairyland import, Japan. Can you see? I hope you can. A Fairyland import. So this is just one of those things that is definitely unique. If you're looking for unique, you're going to get it right here, right now. It's a naked baby blowing a horn on 3. What do I keep losing this word? Horns? Horns? I think they're horns. Or what are those things for Thanksgiving? Maybe it's not one of those things for Thanksgiving. Cornucopia or something. And the flowers. Oh, it's so good. The quality is very nice. Let's look close for things. Is that a problem? Is this a problem? It could be if you look at it. But don't look at it. That might be a problem. If you just color it green or you just back it up, you won't see. Look at the baby though. The legs are attached. The quality is there. I think this is a nice piece. It really is. And you could put flowers hanging out of it. Makeup brushes. Oh, that is smart. Look what I did with this. You see that those are paint brushes, not makeup. Let's pretend, whoops. Let's pretend that was you. And that's how you paint yourself. It could do, makeup brushes would look kind of cute in there. They really would. They really would. Bugles. I know you want to put your fingers in it. It is beautiful. It really, really is. I haven't looked recently. When I looked a long time ago, I was hard pressed to find one of these. It was just something you didn't see. A Fairyland import by itself is a hard enough brand to find. So, ooh, peacock feathers. That's a good idea. The flower, it's beautiful. The color is beautiful. There's like the gold accenting on it. There's like pink. What is this? A ribbon? There's like a ribbon. Adorable. A flying baby. There's a flying baby with a horn. Da, da, da. All right, I will start counting down on this very, very, very unique piece. Ready? 15, 14, 13. Wait, yes, whatever. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is original. I am telling you what, I think that is very, very cool. You'll be the only one on the block to have one. Only one. Oops, I made you move. Okay, so it looks like Cynthia Burton. Ooh, Cynthia, you are going to be so envied by your neighbors. So that is somewhere on this paper. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. Where's your name at? I lost it. There it is. Cynthia. Cynthia Burton. Okay. Thanks so much. You got yourself a thing. And it's so unique. It really is. So cool. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and sell this card here? Now this is a really ornate card. It really is. And it has a train on it. Look at this. Look at this thing right here. So we're going to start this at $15. It is a Valentine's card. It needs to really be put books need to go on it or something. so that it can stand up straight. This is Hallmark. But look at all the detail on this thing. And there is glitter. Oh my. And all the glitter. It says, for you. There are words. It folds flat, see? And it says, for you, sweetheart. And there's words. And it has not been signed. So there's no writing on it. There's no writing on it. It's ready. It says Hallmark Cards Incorporated. I can't see what I'm even doing. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. Whoop. So it's 3-dimensional and large. I will measure. Okay. So it measures 7 inches by 9 inches. 7 by 9. Now, when do we think this is from? When do we think? I like to figure things out sometimes. Are we thinking late 60s? I'm thinking late 60s. What do you believe? What do you believe? And I think that because the paper quality is not really that faded. The logo, Hallmark, I mean, that's a more modern logo. The numbers might have something to do with it. I don't know. But I am thinking the 1960s or early 70s. It is beautiful. It really is. Oh. Isn't that cute though? The train and all the pink flowers. They don't do work like that anymore. Well, true. By the price of the card, 60s. By the price of the card? By my price? Probably. Yes, if this was like really antique, you know, like 1900s, that could be real good. Like that would be very nice. And it would be way more delicate. It really would. Pieces would be falling off. All right, I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The original price? I wonder. Yeah, with the inflation and everything. I don't know. I do not know. That's cool. It's cool, huh? Yeah. 1910 Hallmark was around. Well, that's good to know. I wonder, you know what's cool? You can actually look up, and I think there's like different ways you could do it, but you could look up like the history of the logo itself, and then you could try to date it based on the logo, but we all know that that's from like the 60s, 70s. But if you didn't know and you only had the logo to go off of, they have a progression of logos. And you can see, okay, what did it start at? When did they, like maybe the crown wasn't always there on top of it. Maybe it was like more of like a script and not so formally looking like Hallmark where it looked so perfect. Like maybe it was like more of like a calligraphy. I don't know. I'd have to look into it, but that's fun to do. It's fun, you know? Okay, so that's the Valentine card. Oh, so Catherine Flack for 22. This is so fun. A lot of these things are selling very close to what my, because I put like guesses next to them, because I do sometimes. I don't do it on Friday night. And that is actually spot on from what I was expecting it to sell for. Catherine, F-L-A-K, Flack. Okay, so now we're going to do, oh yes, I said I was going to do another chocolate box. I'll just put it up here so that we can see it at least, so that unless you are like, if you are wondering, whoa, I'm going to knock that over. So you know what it looks like. All right, why don't we go ahead and do, I've got a poodle here. This has a very interesting, this is very interesting. It is wire. It's a wire poodle. I believe for like a sponge holder, picture this like in a bathroom, not a sponge holder, maybe like a soap holder even. Oh, Hallmark was Hallbros from 1910 to 1917. That makes good sense. See, I like learning about stuff like that because then you can really like pinpoint stuff by the logo, by the name. We're going to start this at $25. Bzz. Hello, she says. B Avenue says hello. So this has a metal. It's a metal Poodle wire rack holder. So, so cool. It's, yes, and it's sturdy. It's really sturdy. It's like a heavy duty, it's like, you know, wire, like good. And this insert is metal. It's a pink metal. Has the age and the wear to it. Has this right here. So you could put like all sorts of things. I think it's really traditionally for like a bathroom or a kitchen, but you can literally use this anywhere. I just had a thought. I really just had a thought. Use it as a plant holder. So you could put this maybe like in a window or some kind of like a porch scenario. Get like a little mini pot and set it on top of this. And then have flowers on it. Wouldn't that be cute? So now you're making it into a plant stand. It's kind of like a vintage chia pet at that point. So I started at 25 and I see no one, which is very crazy. Strange, actually. It's a metal poodle. So I believe this is from the, oh, it's hard to say. What do we think? It's another guessing game time. 50s, 40s, somewhere in there. Or not 40s. 50s, 60s, somewhere in there. 50s. We're going to go with 50s. I decided unilaterally. Never mind. Well, I'm going to put it down. What is this? Got to get rid of this person. Remove. There. I did it. Well, I think I'm just going to move on. Strangely. Maybe because it's not really Valentine's related. Maybe. A potted plant. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, what do you want to do next? Poodle stop bids. What is that? Oh, she's just saying stop. Okay, I'm like, what? All right. So I did mention, by the way, I sold this on Friday night. That person fell through. I'll do it again. Maybe recap later. Yeah, it'll probably be that. Why don't I just go ahead and put it back up on here just in case, and we can maybe come back to it. Well, I guess I'll sell this one here. We're gonna start this at $70. So we're gonna go ahead and start it at 70. It actually went Friday. It went for 120. We don't know, but we're just gonna start at 70 today. It's brass, so it's solid brass or bronze or something like that. It's heavy, and it's mounted to this base, and it's of the ballerina dancer. This has a lot of. I measured it before, but I don't remember now. Whoops. Let's see here. Okay, so it's 14.5 inches tall. It's a very nice brutalist, like a brutalist piece. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. She's a magical dancer. I know. You know what's cool about this? You could either do a couple things. Oh, Nettie's at 70. So you can either like put it up and be like really fancy and put this on like on a table or something, or go the route of why don't she hold my beads and my pearls? She can hold my jewels. You could put like bracelets on her hand and stuff. I don't know. Like you could do all kinds of things. But this is, like I said, 14.5 inches tall. I'll do close-ups of the metal. It's non-metallic. I know that much because I licked it. Remember, if you watched Friday night, I was licking her leg. Although I didn't show you that because I didn't want you to see me and her that close. But look at that. Oh, I know. She has a little hand. It's been smashed. It's been smashed. What is dinging? My phone. I forgot to silence it like a doofus. And I'm afraid to get in there and do it now because I don't want to close down the stream. So, all right. So I will start counting down on this piece here, this ballerina girl. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Okay, so let's put this over here. I have a really cool reverse painted tinsel art piece that I'm excited to show. So, all right, so that ended up going to Nettie. Well, look at that. That was a great deal considering what it was. The numbers were flying on Friday night on that one. So 70. Where did it go? Oh, that's right. I was like, it's not on here. That is the ballerina dancer. Ballerina dancer. 70. Nancy. Great. Wonderful. Thanks so much. You tried ballet as a child, not for you. Yes, I wouldn't want to do it either. I should contact Laura. Laura who? Caldwell? Laura who? All right. Caldwell. Well, it's too late now. All right. So what do we... Okay. I have this really cool reverse painted silhouette. This here... What is this? What was this? Sorry to say I don't have access. Jeffrey, Rita's worried about reaching you. What does that mean? Rita, what do you mean? What do you mean? Let me see. Did you buy something? Oh yeah, you did. Well, just send me your information. I don't know. I don't know the specifics of the problem. But my email is down below. And if you email me, I think we'll be good. So, this is a stunner of a piece, I would say. It's wood, it's framed. She's trying, but she can't. I don't know what to say. What can you do? Well, can you leave me? I guess you could send me your email in a comment or something. Or reach out to Sean somehow. I don't know what to say. All right, right now, maybe we could figure it out. You could direct message me via Instagram if that will help. I don't know. So look at, we've got the frame here, and we've got all the painted flowers, and it's so this is reverse painted. It's a painting. So the glass is painted on the reverse side, so not on this side, and then behind that there is foil. And sometimes the foil is painted over. In this case, the leaves are the foil. Well, actually, yeah, the leaves are foil, and there's like green on them. So we're going to start this. We're going to start this at $20. It's a good size, and it's ready to mount. It's ready to mount. Has this wire back. Look at that though. It's basically a still life. That's what it is. The picture, it's a potted plant. And it's old. I mean, we're talking, well, we are talking like, I would say the late 20s or the 30s on this. Tinsel art. So it has tin foil. That's kind of why it's called tinsel art, because it has foil. You can see that more so on this, this flower here where it's catching the light, kind of like that. That's foil. So there's a layer of basically tin foil behind the glass. So it's neat. It drops out to the color of the painted foil. Yep. It is really striking. It really is. It's just the contrast on it is really nice. Is this time consuming? Is this time consuming? What time consuming? I don't know what you mean. Is live sales time consuming? Is my life time consuming? Facebook private messenger. Oh, to make it. Well, I didn't make it. No, I mean, it's, I guess it's art like anything else, so it depends on who's doing it and all that. I don't know for certain how long this would take. It's pretty though. I mean, it's going to take a certain amount of time just because of the construction of it. You have to consider that like the glass itself, this plate glass, was painted on the back pretty much with all the black. And then they filled in and they painted some of the flowers, but then it drops out to the foil behind that. And the foil, so then the foil was painted with, in this case, like the green and some of the other flowers. They sandwich it all together, and then you have this multi-dimensional, catches the light, very interesting piece. So It takes some time. Nothing like a real, this, I mean, this isn't like a realist type piece, so it's more impression. I actually don't know what art style you'd call this. I don't know if it's in, I don't know. You'd have to ask Dr. Lori, because she knows her art really well. She was an art, what you call it, an art, no, a museum person. I don't know what she did. She worked in museums. That's all I know. So I'll start counting down on this. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. It's 10 and a half by just over a foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is Art Nouveau abstract. That's a good term for it. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, let's go with Art Nouveau. She was a curator. Yeah, but she has a degree in it or something. Or a master's or a doctorate or something. I don't know. Beautiful. Okay, that was a really nice one. Very good. Very good. Historian. You tried last night, so maybe that worked. I don't know if it went through. I hate to take time from the bidding. Should I send it on this feed? Yes, if you want, if you don't mind, you can just put your email right there, and Sean will write it down. Yeah, and then Sean can reach out to me specifically with your information. That could work. If you want to put it in this thing here, you can, I guess. But because I don't know any other way to get a hold of you, if that's like the only, that's the problem. She has a PhD in art appraisal. That's what it is. I knew it was something. So she's a doctor of art. That's a fun way to put it. I'm a doctor of art. Let's see here. Why don't we go ahead and do, this is antique milk glass. So this is antique milk glass. Okay, so nobody wants you to put it in the comments or just in the feed. Well, we're getting down here to what could we do then? You could write me a letter. I don't know. So we've got a milk glass cup here. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't that stunning? I put paintbrushes on it because I was just showing the fact that it's literally, you could do so much with it. This is antique milk glass, right? This is from the 1900s, like 1905, 1895, in there. So it has age to it. When you hold it up to the light, you will see the ring of fire. You will see that. It's just this nice translucent orangey rim, basically. She can contact me any way she can. I'll find her. If she can send me something somewhere, I'll find her. Actually, on PayPal, though, I don't know if there's a way to contact straight to a person. I don't know. So this is painted flowers. We're going to start this at $18. Stunning. Isn't that beautiful? It has the scroll work. It is really, really striking. I love this because it has this really pretty pink on here. A lot of times this old milk glass like this will be missing their paint on the smooth part. And what you'll have is you'll be left with a lot of this heavy reliefs. And because it's so heavy, it'll get stuck in the little crevices. So it's more likely to, have the paint here and nothing here because maybe they put it in water, maybe it fell and they scrubbed it, whatever. So a lot of this old milk glass will have nothing here. So I like that something is here. It gives it that bit of color that it needs, I think. And it can hold just about anything. If you have something, you put it in there. Rita, get in here. We can put Rita in there. No, you're fine. We'll have to figure it out because I don't know how to. We'll figure it out somehow. Beautiful. The antique milk glass, here's the bottom of it. No chips or cracks, and that is wonderful. So I think we're at about 18 right now for this. That was what I started at, and I will start counting down. Why does the paint always come off? of age. Well, yes, it's over 100 years old. So that would be a big part of it. And it's, you know, it's not painted with, I don't, I don't think they were thinking of longevity, and we have better paints now as far as, you know, staying on glass. So that's a big part of it. I'm going to start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. That's a great piece. It really is. I love it because of its size. It's so good. You could use it for so many things. Very nice. Oh, that's nice. We got 23, 24. We're getting right in here to the end. I have this chocolate box to do. Okay, so it looks like Kingdom Seeds. I believe you're a new purchaser. I believe. Oh no, I didn't put the foil picture on this paper. Whoops. I guess I'll have to write down the foil picture. Well, how did I miss that? Darn it. So Kingdom Seeds were for 24. Okay. So the foil picture, I was a doofus and I didn't put it on here. So let me go back and see what the foil picture was. I'm looking. Oh, okay. Yes, I completely forgot to even call it out. Elderly Poodle. Wow. Okay. So Elderly Poodle for 44. Elderly as a poodle. Thanks so much. You got yourself a thing. I'm going back. Okay. For $1.99. I don't think so, Susan. Rita, try the Facebook page. Oh yeah, Facebook. You could do that. Facebook Messenger or whatever. All right, now, why don't we go ahead and do, I have this beautiful, it's purple glass. It's amethyst glass. It has the beaded, it's so good. It's so good. We're going to start at $20. This piece here is stunning. The color of it, this is the amethyst glass. It has a nice little top here. Oh boy. Look at that. It looks like strung pearls. And then the base. No chips or cracks. I mean, this is just great. Oh yeah, the candle. It does look good inside of it. You could put a candle in there. You could do it. Or a light base, something like that. Resembles an octopus. Oh, it kind of does. It looks very nautical. Ooh, are you into the nautical thing? Because think about that. Ooh, yes. Seashells. Nautical. Mermaids. I mean, that would be great in a bathroom. It would. It really would. Or anywhere else that you've got things like that. The amethyst purple is very collectible. People like the purple. We don't see it a ton. It's one of those colors that's not, it's out there, but it's not a lot. And secondly, it's this form specifically. Another very interesting form. Dripping with pearls. Ooh, that sounds like a good YouTube channel name. But hang your pearls out of it. Just let them hang. That would look so good. It really would. But this is nice. It's a great color because purple works so wonderfully with spring. It really does. I mean, we got the greens, we got the blues, we got the pinks, we got the white, milk glass, everything. Purple though, you need to mix in a little purple. I think you really do. I really do. Don't steal your mojo. Hey, if you say it out loud, I'm going to mention it. That's right. That was a good idea. Pearls. Pearls hanging. Okay, so right now we are at 29 for the, oh, I got to measure this. We have to measure it, because if we don't, that's bad. 5 inches tall. 5 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. No chips or cracks. It's the amethyst purple. Stunning as can be. I will start counting down from 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and Halloween. 2, 1. Victorian setting, and I think Halloween is another whole avenue. You can go down with the purple. I really do. I really do. Okay, so that was nice. That was very good. Very good? Very good. Okay, so that goes to aha! Gypsy Mom for 30. Gypsy Mom. Okay, thanks so much. Sean needs to refresh. Okay, I'll just sit here. No, so I had the chocolate box that I decided to throw on. I'm gonna go ahead and start this one very high. No, I'm gonna start at 30. The other one sold for 50, so we'll start this one at 30. So it's a chocolate box. Remember our whole discussion about chocolate boxes? Oh, that was such a good time we had. So this has the lithograph right on the top of there of the bridge. This is cedar. It's another cedar box. Whee! It has the mirror on the inside. And you could put chocolate in it. If you have chocolate laying around your house, you could throw it in there. But that's what it was. It had a little label right here, a little foil sticker. And it's cedar. So it's a cedar box. Oh, I know. Look at the front of that, though. So it's all moon, not mom. Okay. Look at that. So this is all carved. It's a cedar box. It has the handles, just like the other one. They're probably the same company, to be honest, because of this, what do they call it? Dental tooth design. The way that it looks. It's really, really good. It is so good. Yes, I know. So they sold this to hold it. They sold it with chocolate in it. And it's a novelty box. So it was useful, of course, after you're done as a jewelry box because of like the mirror and everything. The picture. There's the picture. This is right out of the 40s. Right out of the 40s, this box. Carved and stunning. It has this beautiful lithograph kind of lacquered onto the top. So good. So good. And the front here is really pretty too, the way the flowers are. Here's the side and the back. Ooh, the back looks pretty. That's a good looking wood. You're a good looking wood. So yes, it's a chocolate box, and I decided to part with it today. I did. The craftsmanship, I know. They really wanted that chocolate to be beautiful. So if you're curious, you can look up Miss America Candies. You can look up that. Look up Miss America Candies chocolate box. You'll find something similar. It'll have the label on it still. Another one, if I could remember properly. I can't though, so forget it. There's another one that has another name on it. There's not as many as I would hope that still have their labels. Naturally, what do you expect is going to happen? People are going to do what they did. They're going to take the label off, and it's going to be a beautiful box that they can keep after they've got done, eating with it. So it's a small wonder whenever you can find them with the label still on there. So pretty. Don't put chocolates in a cedar box. Okay, then don't do it. Why though? People put their clothes in there. Will the cedar? Is cedar not safe? I thought cedar was safe. Maybe it'll just make them taste not very good. All right. But now it's a beautiful jewelry box. That's kind of the idea. I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. What am I? Yeah. People put cedar. They put cedar chips in the sauna, so you're in effect breathing it in high concentrations. I think it's perfectly safe. So, I mean, that's the same thing. We're talking about absorption, essentially. So whether you're going to breathe in the vapors or, in here, kind of the same thing. So, I don't know. It's cool, though. Filled with diamonds. Do I have a candy box reference book? Okay, no. I don't know if that exists, but as I was looking into this, I was thinking, oh, wouldn't this be a cool book idea? Like if there was a chocolate box book, or maybe it didn't stop at chocolate box. Maybe it had to start with chocolate pot sets or something. Like, and you follow the evolution of eating chocolate, because I think that's kind of interesting. I do. You can follow the evolution of it going from, cocoa beans and using it to trade because it was a commodity and only the rich could consume it. And you could, then we get into mass demand and all of this, and then you follow how it's marketed and sold. That could be cool. But I don't think I want to undertake it, Sounds like a lot to go on, not to do. So that's the other, how am I going to write that? That would be, we'll put single frame chocolate box. Okay, so the single frame chocolate box. That one went to, who did it go to? Come back here. Oh, anti-sash for, wait, I want to make sure. Yes, for 38. That is exciting. Who got the other one? You got both of them. Ooh, that's really fun. You're going to have a collection. Unless you already do. Are you starting a collection? Or did you have one of boxes? Or do you collect boxes? Or do you collect chocolate things? Or I'm just curious. So what we're going to do while we're, I still have this. This is a Poodle sponge holder. Does this not come out? I thought it would come out. Oh, it's like, oh, I see. This has to go back up. I don't know. It's in there really well. I started this at a price I thought was really approachable, but I mean, what do you want to do, folks? You're excited. Yeah, well, that's really good. Birkenstock girl. The cedar will give smell and taste to the chocolates. They need a tinfoil liner or satin paper wrap to sell chocolates. Still have to, okay. A poodle with no, what was it? A poodle with no eyes or ears. That happens sometimes. But you know what we're going to do? We should just start it. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to start at $5 for this poodle, and we're going to just let it ride. So $5 for the wire poodle from the 50s. And as I said before, you can use this as a plant holder. It doesn't have to just go in your kitchen or your bathroom like I think it was intended because of this wire, of this metal. It's all metal, by the way, besides like this little plastic piece here and the little rubber booties. Little rubber booties. But yeah, we'll just do that. I might have honestly overpaid for it whenever I bought it at actually it was an antique show. And then it's been a while now, so I don't remember how much I paid for it. Wait a minute, it's coming back to me. I think I know. But anyways. Quotes. What are we, quote marks? What is this? What, huh? Put the quote marks in? What do you mean? Oh, for the email. No. Oh, was that the problem? You don't use quotation marks on either side of an email. It starts with a letter and ends with a letter. A letter. It'll start with a T, in my case, and end with an M. No spaces, nothing. No spaces at all. And that should help. Yes, it's that exactly. Nothing more, nothing less. No space before it, no space after it, nothing. Yeah. Well, this is a learning moment. So it'll be, you just can't those legs. Look at the legs, I know. Oh, is there like trash on you? There's like a little bit of fuzz in his leg. We'll get that out. So yeah, you can use it as a plant stand or something like that. Oh, it's fine, Rita. This isn't that serious at all. Metal, it's metal. We're so close to what I paid for it. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So that was great. So essentially, I mean, we had a bonus item. That was out of our chocolate box. Sandy, sunset. Oh, no, Kristen. Aha. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Okay, so we've got Kristen Van Fleet for 26. Okay. Kristen Van Fleet. So basically what I'm going to do, once we get done here, I'm going to go ahead and send those emails. So make sure you send me your information for sure. I know a lot of you. Kingdom Seeds, I think you're new. So make sure you send me your information. Just so, like, since you don't have like a name on there, just say, hey, my YouTube name is Kingdom Seeds. My real name is blankety blank, and here's my address. Same thing with Cynthia Burton. Gypsy Mom. Did I write that down, or was it Moon or Mom? I think it was Mom. Yeah. But I think the rest of you are usuals. Usuals, is that the word? Normals? No, not normals. Oh, I got your email, Rita. Rita, I got your email. Anyways. Very good. Oh, it's Moon. So it's not Mom, it's Moon. So Gypsy Moon. That will help. So I'm going to send regulars. That's what it is, yeah. So I'm going to send invoices right after this. Tomorrow I'll be shipping things. And everyone who bought today will be getting a, what is this called? A notepad. A strawberry notepad. It's really fun. Magnetic. So what did you do? Well, nothing. I was just reading off people that I thought were maybe new, and I was just explaining what to do one more time, but you probably know what to do. And maybe you're already a purchaser. And I thought I wrote down Gypsy Mom is what I did. And they were like, no, it's Moon. So that helps me so that I know to look for the right person. But I mean, I think this was really good. So I didn't have a lot of stuff today, which is all right. Okay, I have your information. It sounds kind of, yeah, you sounded familiar. I was just making sure. So I guess we're good, unless we want to talk, but I think we're good. So we can wrap it up here. And I think that's all. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You got to do it. You got to do that stuff, you know?